Hello, everybody. This is Dr. King, and this is a introductory video for the MCIC virtual series, the UWP Study 2800 Special Topics course, which will take place between March 1st and April 9th. So just wanted to give you students some understanding about the MCI series and just discuss the syllabus. Our official meeting day will be the first one will be March 8th. So that will be a synchronous class, but all the others will be asynchronous throughout the MCIC series, so you can watch them at your convenience. So, just want to do a little housekeeping about what's taking place and give you some understanding of the information of the MCIC series and to give you understanding of the syllabus. So you'll be able to see and access the syllabus on Canvas and be able to explain the information and be able to understand what's taking place throughout the MCI series. So our meeting times that are going to be synchronous are March 8th, March 22nd, March 29th, and April 5th. So the best way to contact me will be through email. I will check my email regularly, constantly, so you'll be able to be able to contact me anytime you need. So please do not hesitate to email me. If there's anything else, we can set up a Zoom appointment and meet via Zoom if you'd like. So I want to give you a course description, and if you can, when you're watching this video, please pull out your syllabus and be able to download it or look at it so we can discuss it. So basically, this is a 1 credit course that accompanies the MCIC series. This has been traditionally a multi-day in-person conference, but because of what's happening this year with COVID, we are making it a virtual series for the entire month of March. And during the series, students will attend a series of virtual events that cover various topics around systemic forms of oppression. So for in this course, you will be assessed through some responses, a textbook analysis, and a final project. So more details will come regarding that later on, and then I'll also have the assignments up on Canvas for you to look at too. So regarding the events of the series, you will have to go and register for the MCIC. It's a free registration. That way you get access to the Zoom and to the videos to be able to watch the discussions take place. So we do have a reading to take place during this, and it's a very short read. It's a small read. I'm going to pull out a copy of the book. This is We Still Here by Mark Lamont Hill. It's Pandemic, Policing, Protests, and Possibility. I think it's a phenomenal book, and it's a very short read, and you'll have free copies of this that will be available to you. So what you'll have to do is, if you're on Platteville campus, you'll have to go to the Carmen Library and get that. They will have a list of all the names of all students that are registered, and you'll be able to pick up your free copy. For the Baraboo and Richland students, you'll have to go to your respective libraries also. If you are somehow long distance or 100% virtual and you need a copy of the textbook, then please let me know and we could work something out for you for that. But you should be able to go to your respective libraries and pick that up. But please don't do that this week because I want to make sure that the books are available for the branch campuses. If you're at the Carmen Library, wait until like Wednesday or so, and then if you need to, you can go and pick the textbook up then. But just give us time, because you won't need to read the book until later on, until after Pioneer Pause, and then you'll begin reading it. So The attendance that takes place is because of student schedules, because of anything that happens in just life in general. Most of the classes, most of the sessions that are at the MCIC will be uh, asynchronous, but there are going to be some meeting times that will be synchronous. So March 8th, like I said, March 22nd, March 29th, and April 5th. Those will all be synchronous, in which we will have discussions and maybe even try to tie some loose ends regarding any questions that you have regarding some of the materials from the MCIC series. Okay. But it's understandable if because of everybody having such a tough time going on with the pandemic, if you're having some issues or anything like that, those sessions will be recorded as well. But I really like to have a discussion with you, so that's what those days will be. There's going to be a lot of discussion taking place and conversations that we'll have. So if you look at the syllabus, you'll also see a COVID health statement. So please take a look at that. Because we are virtual, a lot of this may not pertain 100% to us, but please make sure that you look through it and have understanding of this. Services with students with services, students with any type of disability, please, if you have any issues pertaining to some materials from the class or something regarding the class that you may need special accommodations, please let me know, and we can make these accommodations available for you. Okay, so we are here to support you and here to help. So please, if you need anything, just let me know. All right, so this is a inclusivity statement also that's next. And basically it's saying that we want to support anyone and we don't discriminate regardless of race, gender, class, sexuality, religion, or gender identity. So please, and disability as well, national origin, ancestry, anything along those lines. Okay. So we want to have a very inclusive type of course. We want to have a very inclusive MCIC series. So please, if you have any issues or anything like that, please let me know and we will work with you. And same with accommodations for religious beliefs, if we look at that. All right. So if you are a member of the United States military and you need any accommodations regarding that, particularly if there's any type of deployment or any type of service that you need to do, please let me know and we can work with that and make sure those accommodations are met also. So the next one is academic integrity. So academic honesty and integrity are fundamental to the mission of higher education and the university. You're responsible for the honest completion and representation of your work, appropriate citation of sources, and respect of others' academic endeavors. All right. So please remember that. Basically, what you need to do for any type of writing or video presentation that you'll do is basically just give credit where credit is due. So if someone says in the MCI series about this, or if there's something that you dispute and you want to bring in some independent research that you do yourself, then please make sure you have a citation of that. Just give credit where credit is due. That's the key thing for that. Most of the work that we're going to do for this doesn't necessarily pertain to that, but as answering the textbook or some questions regarding the textbook, it's more of just making sure that you have an understanding of where you got the ideas from. So now the big thing, assignments. Now, I know this is a 1 credit class and it is a 1 month course for 5 weeks. So I wanted to try to make something that is going to benefit you, but not necessarily to overwhelm you with any type of work. Okay. So we're going to do a discussion analysis. And if you look at the assignments, that's three things that we're going to do. Okay. Discussion analysis, reading responses, and a final paper. So, what the discussion analysis is, it's either you write or you do a video presentation of what you've seen or what you've learned through the specific presentation that you attended. All right, so there's going to be a calendar that you'll see on Canvas that will have a list of all the mandatory or required events that you'll have to attend. There's going to be some others that are voluntary, and I encourage you to attend all of them as much as you possibly can. And remember that these are all going to be asynchronous, so you can watch them at your convenience. But please just be mindful of being able to watch as many as you possibly can. And the ones that are required, that you'll watch them, and you'll analyze what's taking place. What are some things that you've learned? Some things that were surprising to you. Some things that were that you may agree or disagree with. And if you do have disagreements and you want to say, well, this is not what I've heard, bring that material in, but make sure you have legitimate sources that could possibly support or dispute the arguments being made at those particular discussions. So the next one is going to be reading responses. These are going to be based off of certain sections of the reading. So each day it's going to be a very short read that you'll do, but it's not going to be anything that's going to be overwhelming once again. And like I said, this book is very, very interesting for you, and I think it'll be enlightening for a lot of students. So just please be sure to read it, and then what you'll do is just answer some questions based off of those readings. And then finally is the video and paper presentation that you'll do, or a video or a paper that you'll do. So for this assignment, you'll just have a conversation with two family members or friends of any type of variety that you want. So if you want to have one family member, one friend, two family members, or two friends, just people that you know. So I want you to talk to people that you know and ask them their insight about the topics that were covered in certain events for the MCI series. All right. And also from the reading. All right. So some of the things that you've learned from the MCI series and from the reading we still hear, what things stood out the most for you? What things did you would like to have a conversation with your family or friends about? And not necessarily to have an argument, but just kind of having a conversation about the material. All right. So I know we have a very polarizing society. And truthfully, we've had a polarizing society for a very, very long time. So this is nothing new. It's just amplified because we have access to social media. But this, you can do a video recording of it, or you can do a conversation. So it's up to you. All right. And so that will be the major assignments that take place. And then you can see the grade breakdown. So once again, go to the MCI series website. It's on the syllabus right here. It is also on Canvas, and look and see everything. There is an app that you can actually download that gives you the schedule, and you can set up the schedule, and it comes up on your phone, and it comes up on your Outlook calendar, and that way you'll have everything there. Okay, so with Canvas, there's only going to be a few assignments on there for right now. So what I'm working on is the branch campuses, and the main Platteville campus doesn't have a unified Canvas link. So I have 3 separate Canvas links, one for Baraboo, one for Richland, and one for Platteville. And I'm trying to get those all merged. And once I get them all merged, all the assignments will be on everything. But to March 1st, the primary assignment will be attending the CC McDonald presentation that will be on March 1st. But once again, like I said, it's going to be recorded. And so if you're not able to attend that particular one, you will be able to watch it at your convenience. So next, I want to talk about the calendar that takes place. So if you can look at the calendar that's on Canvas, and you can see the dates, and these are the dates that each event is going to be conducted, and then after these live forms of the events take place, they will be recorded and downloaded, and you will be able to go and watch them on YouTube. All right, and I'll give you the YouTube address or the link of where to find those too, and I'll post that on Canvas as well. So if you look at each one, and the ones that are in yellow are highlighted yellow, those are the ones that you will have to attend, either at the time that they're taking place or virtually. Now, there is particularly one, March 10th. March 10th is not, you don't have to attend both of those. You can attend one or the other. But you can also attend, like I said, I encourage you to attend all of these. All right. I think they're really important and they're really great for you to attend. So if you have any questions regarding this, please let me know. I think that for the MCI series, I know there's some ed students that are doing their 15 hours of service, or I'm not really too sure what it's called, but this will definitely help out in fulfilling that. Or I don't know, it depends on what your instructor believes or your advisor says regarding this, but I think it will fulfill everything that you need to do with this. But overall, I just wanted to give you an introduction of the materials from this, the understanding of this, of what's taking place throughout this session. It's going to be a very relaxed time and a very informal discussion. So please, I'd like for you to attend, and I'd like for you to communicate. If you have any questions, if you have any issues, please let me know. I am here to work with you and here to support you in any way that's possible. I understand that with COVID, it's tough, and it is, and it seems like there's no end in sight. But I am here for you and here to work with you and here to support you, and I just want you to know that. So if you have any questions or any issues, please let me know. I am just an email away or a Zoom chat away. But I ask that you work on trying to attend these as live if you're able to, but watch them, and love to hear your thoughts and ideas regarding this. But other than that, thank you all for participating in the MCI series. If you haven't registered for the MCI series, please make sure you do so immediately, so that way you have access to the Zoom links to all the events and you have the schedule. Other than that, take care, wish you the best, and let's have a good 5-week session. Peace.